And they're off. They're racing for the Unibet Summer Plate handicap chase over 2 miles and 5 furlongs. 2 circuits of the racecourse in front of them. Baloo leads Cortland and Statuario, and Charlie Uberales and Kiandana on the dash down to the first turn. The Flyer Begley's on the heels of the leading quintet, along with Risk in the Ground and Mr. Saxo Beat. Currently Shake Your Tail Feather in rear, together with last year's winner Sure Touch. Ballysax Hank is in the last trio at present. Hang in there, and Do You Know What I Mean immediately in front of those in company with Vintage Fizz. So Baloo has been joined by Cortland and Charlie Uberales as they reach the first of 14 fences. Statuario jumping through well on the inside. The Flyer Begley was a shade slow at the first fence as they run to the first of the open ditches. Baloo from Cortland, and then Charlie Uberales on the outside of Statuario. Haruntzo Dairies behind those, and then Kiandana. They're all over the ditch. Sure Touch was the last to clear it, and Ballysax Hank is currently 14th of the 15 as they head to fence number 3. A plain one, and Baloo booted into it, led over from Cortland, Charlie Uberales, Statuario, Kiandana on the heels of the leading trio. Then follows Haruntzo Dairy as they jump the second of the open ditches, where Cortland jumped into the lead under Shane Fenelon. Heading Baloo, Charlie Uberales close up with Haruntzo Dairy. Kiandana is on the heels of the leading quartet. Then Statuario going the inside route from the Flyer Begley. Mr. Saxo Beat and Risk in the Ground, and Shake Your Tail Feather and Vintage Fizz and Hang in There and Do You Know What I Mean. And the last 2 at present are Ballysax Hank and finally Sure Touch. They're on the descent towards the home straight on the first circuit, with Baloo and Cortland cutting out the running between them. Baloo has come back to the front on the run towards fence number 5. Statuario in light blue and brown up the inside. Charlie Uberales race either side of Kiandana in the hoops. Haruntzo Dairy on the outside is well positioned, jumping the first in the home straight. Sure Touch remains the back marker. Now to fence number 6. Cortland is back in front, jumped it a length up on Baloo. Charlie Uberales, Statuario, then Kiandana and Haruntzo Dairy. Risk in the Ground creeping closer as they jump fence number 7. Mr. Saxo Beat back in midfield behind the Flyer Begley. Then follows Shake Your Tail Feather, Hang in There, Vintage Fizz, Do You Know What I Mean. Ballysax Hank is 1 from last at halfway, and last year's winner Sure Touch is 4 lengths off the back of them in this year's renewal. So embarking on the final circuit, Cortland leads Baloo away from the stands, then follows Statuario, Charlie Uberales, Kiandana, Risk in the Ground, Haruntzo Dairy on the outside of the field, then Mr. Saxo Bank and Shake Your Tail Feather, both taking closer order in front of the Flyer Begley. Vintage Fizz, Hang in There is next, then follows Ballysax Hank, who's just about worked his way past Do You Know What I Mean. Sure Touch was the last to jump fence number 8. Now to the penultimate open ditch, number 9 of the 14. Cortland and Baloo still the front pair, from Haruntzo Dairy on the outside of Statuario. Kiandana is racing 5th, and then Risk in the Ground and the Flyer Begley and Charlie Uberales, who's beginning to lose his place. Shake Your Tail Feathers behind those as they run towards the plain fence between ditches on the back straight. Cortland led Baloo narrowly. Statuario, Risk in the Ground, Haruntzo Dairy on their outside, then the Flyer Begley and Kiandana as they jump the last of the open ditches. Cortland and Baloo had a coming together, but they're still the front 2, with Haruntzo Dairy moving up on the outside to join issue. Risk in the Ground moving into 4th as they leave the back from Statuario, the Flyer Begley, Kiandana. Shake Your Tail Feather still travelling strongly. Hang in There is making an effort. Ballysax Hank is ticking them off one by one and is in touch as they make the descent for home. Charlie Uberales has dropped back last and looks likely to be pulled up before the third last. They're swinging for home in the Unibet Summer Plate. They've got 3 furlongs to gallop and 3 fences to jump. Cortland and Baloo have been in the front 2 throughout. They're only a length in front of Horonzo Dairy, risking the ground. Hang in there, Ballysax Hank coming there strongly under Harry Cobden, and they are being followed by Shake Your Tail Feather as they come to jump 2 from home. Cortland and Baloo with Risk in the ground and Ballysax Hank being produced, and on the outside is Shake Your Tail Feather, and those 5 have gone clear in the plate. Over the last, Cortland is joined by Ballysax Hank. Risk in the ground is a couple of lengths adrift with Baloo, then Shake Your Tail Feather. Ballysax Hank gave Cortland a bump as he went past, but he's galloping clear in the closing stages. Ballysax Hank wins the plate to Cortland, Baloo, Risk in the ground, Shake Your Tail Feather, and Never Near a Vintage Fizz, and Hang in there.
Ballysax Hank wins easy. Harry Cobden, what a racing record in this race. He won it Born Famous, he won it on Sure Touch, and he's won it again this year with Ballysax Hank. You could pick him out travelling comfortably the whole way
with one behind him.
Yeah,
it just was so obvious, yeah.
Well done to you, Dave. Well done to the Time Bomb team earlier on as well, putting that up. 9-4 favourite Has Obliged, and comfortably as well. Ballysax Hank. Harry Cobden just bided his time. He was so confident.
I think he was on a steering job, to be honest. I think anyone who got 6-1 about that horse, presumably earlier in the week, I didn't look at the race until yesterday lunchtime, but it just had that look about him, an absolute plot, the jockey booking, the trainer sending a horse over for this race, and he's won like a good thing. Obviously, I mean, this is a big prize to win, but obviously they'll have bigger ambitions than that. Than this race. He's done well, and the in-running market was interesting. Just a couple of people panicked about a mile out, perhaps, but it was pretty much an armchair ride.
It's a third Unibet Summer Plate for this man, Harry Cobden. Ballysax Hank this year. It's a good race to you.
Yeah, brilliant. Very fortunate to get the ride. Funny enough, when I was in Punchestown, I went and rode out for Gavin one morning, and obviously get on well with Keith, and yeah, just saw how it happened, and I was in Salisbury Cattle Market last Tuesday, and I got a call to say, do you want to ride this fella in the big race? And I obviously didn't think twice about it, so yeah, very, very fortunate to get on him, and delighted that he's gone and won.
Looking at you down, sorry to say you were glad to get underway, because he looked that well. It looked like he had a horsefly or something on him. No, the way he was obviously not in the rain, but he was just that well. He showed himself.
He was obviously very fit and ready for the day, and there was a second I thought I was coming off of him, but yeah, look, it was fine. I was further back than probably instructed, but he was relaxed and jumped well, and I was in a nice rhythm, and he crept into it really well, and when asked, he picked up. So yeah, it couldn't have gone any better.
Hard to tell sometimes. You're watching, you're going, I wonder does he hold on too much, and then you squeeze me back on it again.
Yeah, he picked up well, and he winged the last in the end, and went away and won nicely. So yeah, I'm delighted to be involved, and thanks to Paul Byrne for letting me ride him.
Back end of the season, you were going to Willie Mullins, Gavin Cromwell. It's working nice, these big pots, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but you know, you have to put a bit of effort in and obviously deliver, and that's what I try and do, and I'll be coming back again next year.
Yeah. Try and make it 4 in a row. Is the rain got in the ground yet?
I'd say it's the easy side of good. It's probably not quite good soft. It probably is after this shower actually, but it's lovely safe ground.
Yeah. It's a great race under a great ride, under an unexposed winner. Very well done.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.